So everyone, like against all odds, Pakistan managed to win the game against UAE. It was a quite a late affair in Indian standard timing. If we look at more than 1 a.m. to be precise, the match, everything went, the post match and all that thing. But it wasn't a convincing victory. There were a lot of loopholes in that victory as well for Pakistan. Nothing to cheer, I would say personally and professionally as well. So in the panel today, we have got on my left hand side there's Ayan Chatterjee, and the below like at Dubai. There's Anup sir who's watching the game and giving us all the broadcast and coverage. So Ayan, not Ayan, like even despite Pakistan taking wickets, Abrar Ahmed bowling an economical spell, 2 wickets he took, Haris Rauf, Shaheen Afridi. Still, I would say it was not a matter of 41 runs, one partnership. Like UAE didn't had that experience, the luxury because the moment Mohammad Wasim and Alishan Sharaf who got out in the power play it was going to be a steep task. And somehow the other middle order batters they performed well. But it was still, I would say, and 19-20 का फर्क कहेंगे हम.
See, for Pakistan, if I look at the back at this game, the main thing was Pakistan was struggling with the bat. They struggled with the bat, and for 15 overs, they were out about 90 odd for six. And had it not been for Shaheen Afridi's brilliance, for the second game in a row, he did it against India, and then he again did it against UAE, getting 29 of 14. That propelled them to get to 146, which was a par score, not a defense, not a winning score, but a par score. Looking at Pakistan's bowling and the UAE conditions and the Dubai pitch that was on offer. Now, for UAE to win the match, all they needed to do was, or they needed Mohammad Wasim and Alishan Sharafu, his opening partner, to have a good partnership because these two were the men in form coming into this game. As soon as they got out in the power play, both of them fell inside 5 overs, scoring 14 and 12, something of that sort. We knew the game was as good as over because as soon as Wasim falls, this UAE batting lineup does not have the pedigree to challenge the higher nations, to challenge and go for the target. And yes, there was a partnership later on for the fourth wicket. Rahul Chopra was there and everybody, but it was always going to be a bridge too far for them. And Pakistan's bowling is in good order. I mean, everybody is in form. Shaheen Afridi. Haris Rauf played yesterday, so that was a tactical change by Mike Hassan and company. That worked for them, and I see Haris Rauf playing in the Super First stage. We'll talk about that later. But and then the spinners, Abrar Ahmed, the mystery spinner. How will UAE handle him when Mohammad Wasim has got out so early? And then Sam Ayub, he did well. And then, I mean, the Pakistan bowling is in great hands. It is the batting that is a concern, and the batting is a concern. It's not the short of talents. Don't people should not say because there is no Babar and Rizwan, that's why the batting is struggling. No, it is the mindset that is the problem. They're playing with tentativeness. It's like they're tentative. They've got enough talent. I mean, Fakhar Zaman, by the way, big positive that was there was Fakhar Zaman scoring a half century. He played well, but the others showed very tentativeness. I mean, Sam Ayub with the bat has been a total flop. So many ducks. I mean, can't believe it. He's such a great talent, but it's the mindset that matters. And at the moment, Pakistan have got too many doubts in the mindset. And I think when they go into the Super Four, since they've got out of jail and made it, they need to play freely and they need to come out freely and express themselves because that's the only way they can do well. And then, for God's sake, when they play against India, I'm predicting it early, they need to bowl first and try to chase because batting first, I think, is not working for them. Yes, they won 2 games out of 3 batting first, but I think they should see how they're going in chasing also because I think the bowling can restrict the opposition and make it easier for the batters. So that is my view on yesterday's game. Not a comprehensive win by any means for Pakistan, but they will take it and they're in the Super Fours and that's what they'll be happy about. I mean, now to take it from there, you never know. You have to win 2 games out of 3 in the Super Four stage, right, to go into the final. They may do it and they may reach the finals for all we know, but they are now in the Super Fours. They'll be relieved. They need to stop this controversies aside and focus on the game of cricket. That is my view on Pakistan.
Yeah, UAE, I personally felt like Wasim should have be there till the 20th over because when Sharafu got bowled, right, there was only Wasim who can won the game and all that. And UAE is not a full member nation. They are still an associate nation. They hardly play against quality teams and all these things. But the way the middle order played of Pakistan, it's also very much disturbing, I would say because there was no intent. They just no doubt the ball was spinning. The pitch was a minefield. I would say. I also wrote in the article like the ball was swinging. The pitch was literally graveyard. We can say, but if Shaheen Afridi would have got out earlier, 110, 120, that might have been the score. It could have been a disaster. Mike Hassan will not be that much happy because India will be a tough opponent. Ayan, you are saying that Pakistan should bowl first. I would say either they bowl first or bat first. That really doesn't matter. दोनों तरफ से आने वाला है. It's not going to be easy at all. I'm telling you because India has a lot of spin depth, fast bowling depth, and everything. But Pakistan, chalo, they salvage some pride at the Super 4 stage, and they are going to play the same match at the same venue at the Dubai where Anup sir is at the moment there. So Anup sir, like what do you make out of Pakistan's win? Because if one partnership, it was matter of one partnership, but Haris Rauf he bowled really well. That raw pace, you need that raw pace sometimes for an associate nation to rattle you. It's not going to be that much of threatening though for against India because India has a lot of quality batters. Still number 7, number 8 we bat. It's going to be what to say on a 1 to scale, 10 scale. Pakistan has a chance of 0.01, I would say, or 1 to 2 scale that they will win.
Yeah. Before coming to the match itself, I would say, why make unnecessary drama off field when you can't perform on field? First perform on field and then make some unnecessary drama. Then you are worthwhile making a drama. That's my one line statement for yesterday's drama. Saying so, coming to the match, Pakistan, UAE won the toss. They knew the pitch was spicier. They knew conditions well. So they sent Pakistan into bat. Saem Ayub, Ladatar third match, 10 ducks.
Yes.
He is creating a protein shake for himself in these 3 matches at least. लाइक 3 अंडे तो मिल गए आधे पता नहीं क्या होगा साहिबजादा फरहान have made 40 or that too in 43 balls. They say 44 balls versus India. Some can say he was in good form. Yesterday just tried to hook the ball, not thought out. Pakistan 9 for 2. At the end of power play, Pakistan were around lingering around 38, 37 for 2. So yesterday, one thing they did good was they played a little bit less dot balls, but still there were 19 dot balls in the power play, which was the crime. Again, Fatar Zaman, yeah, he let go of things, but a caliber like batter of Fatar, he should have converted 50 into 80 yesterday. But no, he made a 50 and then got out on Simranjit Singh. Same happened with Salman Ali Azad. Come on, you have replaced a captain who people were criticizing that they were playing slow cricket in a T20 format in terms of balls faced, and you are doing exactly the same. First match versus Oman, he failed on zero. Okay, he tried to hit a full toss. Versus India, 12 ball 3. Yesterday, 26 ball 20. Means what are you doing, man? If you want to, yes, you consolidated after runs at 9 for 2, you consolidated in the power play. That's understandable because the pitch was Dubai pitch or UAE conditions, the whole conditions in Asia Cup is such that a new batter requires time to consolidate. But once you take 10 to 12 balls, you have your eye in. It's expected that then you start capitalizing on your start. But Salman Ali Ada showed no intent of capitalizing right from the first match. Sorry to say that. Hassan Nawaz, God knows why Pakistan are fielding 4 openers in their playing 11. Hassan Nawaz, who is actually a opener, he comes at 5. His his mindset is misplaced. His position is misplaced, and overall, he doesn't know how to bat. Then he is just total flop. Means his average before coming to UAE was around 28 29, lingering around 28 29. Now I don't know, God knows, after the performance of UAE, that average might drop below 20. Sujadil Shah, yesterday you introduced him into the match. Why the hell did you introduce him? That was then the question. He went on to spinner as well. Wanted to hike Simranjit Singh over the longest side of the boundary. Just they were simple catch and win. मोहम्मद हैरिस 2 मैच में अपने मोहम्मद हैरिस तो ऊपर भेज दिया. That was your plan by Mr. Mike Tyson. Then why the hell yesterday you send him at number 7? Why not yesterday you send him in the power play? At least UAE के खिलाफ तो रन मार लेता, लाइक अगेंस्ट ओमन ही हिट सम 66 runs, तो वो ऊपर से रन मार भी तो yesterday he scored 13 of 13 और 18 of 18 he scored, means coming down the order जो थोड़ा बहुत impetus मिला वो that made, and Shaheen Afridi, thank God to him, yesterday Pakistan were able to score 146. Had that 29 not came, Pakistan would be lingering around 120, which would have been much easier for UAE batters to chase. और कल ही खत्म हो जाता सफर. So Pakistan batting is in a complete mess, not only in execution of their skills and not only in their mindset, but actually they are more confused कि भाई field पे करना है. You might plan so many things in a dressing room, but if you don't execute that things on the ground, that's not gonna make use of it. And you said Harris Rock ball well, yes, but you remember सामने वाली टीम भी यूएई थी. Mohammad Wasim, Alishan Sharafu, no doubt they were the only two experienced batters who are playing fast for UAE. Alishan Sharafu ने कल चालू कर दिया था. First ball of the match of the innings, he came down the track and drew Shahinsha Afridi a boundary, and next over he gave the first six of the match. मतलब पाकिस्तान का पहला सिक्स आने के लिए उनको पॉवर प्ले ओवर था, 5वां ओवर लगा था. आलिशन शराफू डिड इट इन सेकेंड ओवर. Unfortunately, both were out in the power play. That's the reason where they falter. And main reason they falter was like, apart from these two, there was no power hitter for UAE in the middle order. And Nikhil Chopra and Dhruv Parashar, they tried their level best. They stitched a partnership. बट सिंगल डबल करते प्रेशर वो अपने आप पे लाने वाले थे, क्योंकि उनको बीच बीच में बाउंड्री मारने वाले पावर हिटर्स भी चाहिए थे. और जो एंड दैट्स माय बिगेस्ट वरी फॉर पाकिस्तान, क्योंकि सुपर फोर्स तो पहुंच गए, इजी ग्रुप था. इट वाज एक्सपेक्टेड इंडिया एंड पाकिस्तान वुड गो थ्रू, जो हो गया. बट इन सुपर फोर्स आई रियली डाउट ऑन 21st इंडिया विल गिव एनी चांस टू पाकिस्तान. आप पहले बैटिंग करो, पहले बॉलिंग करो. India has all bases covered. Same with, I will even doubt that whether Sri Lanka or even Afghanistan or Bangladesh, any one of them, if they qualified today, they would give any chance to Pakistan. क्योंकि इनकी बैटिंग वैसे भी कुछ मार्क पे नहीं है. If Afghanistan comes before them, they are world class spinners. No doubt Pakistan bowling is strong, but Afghanistan, they themselves have to work on their way, which we will discuss later. But if they win today, they will have been coming in super force, sorry, in with extra confidence. और उनके world class spinners के सामने इनकी बैटिंग, I really doubt about the Pakistan batting lineup. मतलब साइन है, why are you here in the with the team? आप
Yes.
तो यार जीरो बनाने भेजा है या बॉलर बनाने भेजा है यार. Means from tomorrow super four stage, the stage is come that where Mike Tyson should think like यार शाहिन अफरीदी अच्छा मार रहे, लेट उसको ही ओपन करवाते और इसको नीचे 9 नंबर पे भेज दे. दैट्स द केस रिवर्सल. यही सोचना पड़ेगा माइक हैसन को. आप means it's really pathetic, like for you were expected to beat when you say that your team is in very good, you are transitioning वगैरह. what type of transitioning? Saim Ayub played over 20 T20 matches. Salman Ali Ada has enough experience in T20. Harris Rauf, Saeed Afridi, Mohammad Nawaz, they all are most experienced players in T20. इतने experienced players साथ में लेते, आप still अभी भी बोल रहे थे team is in transition. No, sorry, team is not in transition.
Yes. Yes, we have
टीम
talked
इज
about.
कंप्लीटली टीम इज कंप्लीटली फाइन. अबरार अहमद ठीक है, 4 ओवर में उसको इज्जत देते हैं, 18-16 रन निकालते, पर वो विकेट नहीं निकाल पा रहे. कल 2 निकाले, बट इससे पहले इंडिया ने सिर्फ उसको पहले मैच में इज्जत दी थी. 4 ओवर में उसने सिर्फ 16 रन किए थे, बट देवर मैन्यूवर इन सिंगल्स एंड डबल सीरीज ओवर. पर वो विकेट नहीं निकाल पाए. Until and unless your bowlers don't take wickets also, their good bowling lineup of no use. हैरिस रॉफ तो कल इंट्रोड्यूस किया, yesterday he was good versus UAE. पर यही हैरिस रॉफ अगर अभिषेक शर्मा के सामने आ गया, अभिषेक
Yeah,
शर्मा
yeah,
will
yeah.
beat him black and blue. Now for that Abhishek Sharma, if he goes in front of Sri Lanka to Tussal Mendis, and Tussal Pereira will beat him black and blue.
Yes.
Because he has that raw pace, no doubt he has that raw pace which is required. But पेस के साथ लाइन एंड लेंथ भी जरूरी होता है. रॉ पेस पे सिर्फ बैट बैट लगाया तो भी वो बॉल के पेस के साथ बाउंड्री चली जाएगी. That's the huge. So that Pakistan really needs to bottle their shots up. And yes, आप इतने कंट्रोवर्सी वो कर चुके हैं. If they don't perform on the field in super force, all these controversies which they are making off field, that all will go into मतलब पानी में जो डूब गए ना, वैसा उनका सिनेरियो है. I really don't see any future for Pakistan in super four. इधर तक ही सफर था. Now play 2 matches for dignity, 3 matches. इफ लत हो गया, क्योंकि वो दुआए पे बहुत उनका डिपेंडेंस होता है. अगर लत फैक्टर अच्छा हुआ, दे विल क्वालिफाई फॉर नेक्स्ट संडे ऑन 20th. Otherwise, they are packing their bags in Super 4. That's my overall take. But very pathetic batting because nothing to review in their batting. What to review? That Saim have scored zero. Saib
Yes, yes. Yeah, yeah.
so Patar Zaman scored 50. But by the way, you are the most experienced batter. You are expected to score at least 80 plus. इनसे अच्छी तो बैटिंग यूएई ने ओमान के साथ अगेंस्ट की थी. So that's the reality of the Pakistan. Like Mike Hassan, though can make great plans, he can do anything before the match, but it's actually players have to execute that plan on the field. That's my take.
Yeah, and also Mohammad Harris is also was an opener. I remember in 2022 T20 World Cup.
That's what I'm saying. चार
Yeah,
चार
yeah.
ओपनर्स
So yeah,
खिलाते रहते
they are
हैं.
having multiple openers, like Sam Ayub now should like spin bowling all rounder, we can say. But 3 matches and 3 ducks also, it's concerning the way they have tackled the combination number 5, number 7. Changing anything. Fahim Ashraf was dropped. Haris Rauf came. See, Haris Rauf, if you look at his entire career so far, no, he takes wickets, but he's very expensive. He concedes runs more than 9, 10 runs per over, and that can be very risky because Dubai's ground is very big. It's not like a small ground. And even on such a big ground, he can be expensive. So it's a risky one, suicidal option. But they have to take it, I would say, because Shaheen needs a support, and Shaheen and Haris Rauf they gel very quickly. And if we talk a bit about what happened earlier before the match, Andy Pycroft, PCB, ICC, ACC, and everything, there a video also got we saw of Andy Pycroft, like he apologized, like something like that happened. 1 hour the match got delayed. I mean, seriously, you could have done all these things 1 hour before. You could have gone to the stadium, had a meeting there, like because the broadcasters are at the loss here, no, because the match got ended at past 1 a.m. It was quite, and also the all the saga of no handshake controversy. It's quite complicated. Like now, it's a test now for Pakistan, I would say. नो हैंडशेक है ना, तो हरा के दिखाओ इंडिया को, और फिर वो तो हाथ मिलाएंगे ही नहीं आपसे. सीधी बात है. सी क्रिकेट इज अ गेम ऑफ एक्शन. Cricket is a game. It's not a game of words, debates, talks, and everything. That is done by analysts, cricket experts, journalists, and all those things. But that thing now defeat India. That's the only sweet revenge which you can say. So, Ayan, what do you think? Like all these things happen. Andy Pycroft, that what do you say, the 12th man of which team don't know, but it was quite a hilarious. Like 1 hour the match got late, and also the over rate was also very poor.
Yeah, I mean, they held, I mean, Pakistan, I don't know for what reason, held the whole Asia Cup to ransom by delaying the game for 1 hour for whatever reason. These plannings or this decision making should have been done a lot earlier. I mean, they had the whole day to do it, in my view. So they could have taken the whole day out and do it. Why do it at the end and then delay the match by 1 hour, knowing very well the overrate will be slow because of the heat in UAE. We all know games in UAE will take 4 hours to complete, almost because of the heat factor out there. It's even hot. It remains hot even in night, if you know, fall we know. So I don't know why this whole thing of making a controversy about the controversy out of nothing. I'll say yes, it came from the no handshake policy from India, but then bringing Andy Pycroft in it and thinking ICC will act against Andy Pycroft was thinking foolish. I mean, I knew ICC would come and back Andy Pycroft totally, and in the end,
Yeah.
they somehow managed to play because at one point I felt that Pakistan might boycott the game yesterday. There was that feeling, but then somehow things worked out for them, and they played the game, and thankfully they played, and they played decently well to win. Again, not impressive, but this controversy was unnecessary and could have been avoided. And Pakistan now, going forward, needs to focus on cricket rather than controversy. Forget the handshaking. Try go out, as you said. The best thing is beat India and silence the critics. Silence India. It's not going to be
Like,
easy by any
no,
means. It's
because
not going to be
I'm telling you, because there's no Pat Cummins kind of mindset there that who can silence India. That's the difference if Pakistan wants to win. But like literally, like Andy Pycroft would have been saying to him, say like, who are they dealing with? Like Andy Pycroft, a great legend of the game from Zimbabwe, of his time era. We didn't saw Andy Pycroft playing. We all three of them, but he was a very good figure in cricket that time. So that issue, actually, the decision was of the Team India. So why to drag the match referee? You can report to the match referee. You can't say to the match referee to जोर जबरदस्ती से हाथ मिलाएंगे तुम्हारे मतलब पकड़ के हाथ मिलाने का है क्या मतलब no, that isn't going to happen. There's a lot of uproar, I would say, across cricket experts, journalists, analysts, writers, everyone, that incident shouldn't have happened. Play the games on the what to say terms of the discipline of the game. I'm not saying the spirit of the game. When there's a game, why everyone shakes hands? Because no matter what happens, no matter how much you say aggression, come on, and you look into the face and give a stare and everything. After the game gets over, we are all friends. We are all buddies. So it's my personal opinion that that incident shouldn't have happened. If India would have had so much objection, no, of not shaking hands, then why to play? Simple. You are playing with your hands and legs only. You weren't just having a chit chat discussion and all that thing. This is just, I would say, a way to gain publicity, PR, and everything, which was done by our former politician Gautam Gambhir and Surya Kumar Yadav was very happy. Oh, come on, as you say, head coach Saab. It was a conspiracy, literally. Why to do such things? Because that things has made headlines. Cricket is not being followed. Even yesterday, there was all the videos were circulated and all those things. No, if you don't want to play with Pakistan, you have to tribute to the Pahalgam incident, whatever happened in April. It was very disheartening to see what happened. Don't play. Don't do these things. And some guys, some media agencies are showing master stroke by India and all that. No, no, no. Like like first you say yes and then you say no. Stick to your word. It's my simple motto, I would say. And also, you have to be on a man of his own principles. If you're playing cricket, play cricket. It's not like to do that. And now, India versus Pakistan games again, a Sunday game coming up. Again, patriotism speeches and everything will be there to defeat Pakistan and everything. But let's see how it goes ahead. But we will talk about India versus Pakistan later during the pre-match analysis video. But if you ask my prediction, no, see, I've said it multiple times. Pakistan has got absolute nothing to lose here, absolute nothing, because the way they played against India in the first round stage, this sort of performance was expected, but it was very poor. 140 orders isn't a match winning score, not at all. You need 160, 170, but somehow they pulled it back. So now it's quite a complicated. Like, will Mohammad Harris come up the order? Will Fahim Ashraf come? I don't know who is making the decisions here, because as far as I have seen my cases in the last 10 to 15 years, he sticks to one plan. No doubt he experiments, but he experiments in a bilateral game. This is a Asia Cup tournament. Still, so much wholesale changes of the batting order. It's like throwing the dice. Oh, come on, Mohammad Harris, you are batting at number 7. Salman, you are batting at this position. No, 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 no. This can very hit them badly against India. Already they are hurt after the incident what happened. But my question, don't know, like the coaching staff and everything, like is the PCB making decisions here, or is the management here, or is the coaching staff, or is the Salman Ali Aka? Because the rumors, the leaks will be coming out very soon. Stay tuned because Pakistan cricket news comes very quickly, and also Asia Cup news. So it's going to be interesting. But Pakistan, nevertheless, be happy. You have come to the Super 4 stage. You will have chance 3 matches. And if you win 2 matches comprehensively, you will play the final on 28th. And only two teams have been locked so far, India and Pakistan, only of Group A. Group B, today we will get to know Sri Lanka Afghanistan game. So let's see, and we will very soon we will going to cover that game, pre-analysis of that. So thank you, Ayan. Thank you, Anup sir. We will be in touch very soon, quickly with you.
Thank you.